Okay, trader.com. What I've decided to do, rather than just post loads and loads of essentially repeating videos of me using the 8am trader system, which I did use this morning incidentally. There were pre-market indicators, entered the trade, went into profit quite quickly, but I did get stopped out. As you can probably appreciate, it's ranging up and down, so that's what happened. But I thought I might stay on the platform a little bit longer and just see if there is another opportunity to enter a trade, and then if there is, explain why I'm entering the trade, what the reasoning is behind it. So hopefully a bit of a takeaway for anybody who watches these videos. So just watching this at the moment, eyes are drawn to the upper and lower limits of the trading price after the market open. So the you can see that red candle at the market open ended up around 6647 and it went down to 6631 probably, with the green candle a couple of minutes later. So just watching this at the moment, and my thoughts are, depending on if the price reaches either of those 2 points in the next 5 minutes, and if it does, the way in which it reaches those 2 points, its conviction, I guess, watching the pace of it and the cadence of it as it gets there, may enter a trade. So it looks like it's going up, in which case it would be a sell trade. Let's just move this out of the way. And I think it's not going up with, you can see it's just sort of juddering. So if it gets there, that's it. Okay, grabbed it. Okay, it wasn't really going through. That's what I mean about watching the price, just watching its momentum. It didn't seem to have a lot. So get the obligatory stop loss in, or be ready to take a loss if it goes against you. And now we're protected, and it's a case of seeing whether or not there's any profit to be had. Okay, got stopped out even before I could get the trading window back. Okay, but probably annoyingly it's now going to go down because it's looking like it's forming a bearish. There's a good chance that's going to be a bearish engulfing candle, in which case probably the price will go down further. Could be near the end of the minute, so there you go. Okay, so that price is probably going to go down from there. If it goes back up, I'll take the trade again. But when you're in a trading range, especially a tight one of only sort of 14, 15 points, but it's not very much, it's not smart to get into the trade in the middle of the range. That's the worst thing you can do. At the top of the range, you get in the trade. If it goes 5 points, continues 5 points against you, you know probably that's it, it's now going to trend. If you're in the middle of the range, you've got to wait for it to go all the way to the top and then come back again. So you've got to wait. If you're in the middle of the range and it's a 15-point trading range, you've got to wait 7.5 points for it to get to the top, hope that it's going to reverse, and to be certain it's not going to reverse, you've got to wait another 5 points on top. So you're going to be 12.5 points off, as opposed to only 5 points off when you're at the top of the range. So don't get in the middle of the range. Mathematically, that's the worst thing you can do, because if you get it wrong, you've got to wait all the way to the bottom of the range and then some to be sure that you're wrong. So top of the range, bottom of the range, the limits, that's the place to try and get into. We just had a bearish hammer form there, which tells me it's probably going to go down further. I think that's probably it for the day, but it was a safe entry point into the trade, which is the important thing. So may post another video tomorrow if there's an opportunity. But in the middle of the range now, so nothing to do right now.